Game Fest? Game Club Game Fest?
Game Fest. I put Game Fest Finland because we really haven't gotten.
We gotta erase this.
We have no actual name. My name is
We
Yagovkina.
always put it in and that's what continue it.
Okay, so this is February 27th, 2016. Game Club's Game Fest. Might be a little background noise, that's okay. And we're playing Call of Cthulhu.
Which is the Sosnovka Raid.
Alright, so. Sosnovka. Exactly. Okay.
This is it. I'm not that character there. I'm this character.
So what we've got is, why don't you try to pronounce your character's name, and Katelyn, we'll start with you, we'll go around the table. Everybody tell just a little bit about your character. Please do not give up any information that might be secret. There might be party members in the group.
Why do you give me these complicated names? Jeez.
Evgenia.
Tkachyova.
That works.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about Evgenia.
Alright, not terribly pretty. But, 6 foot tall with hazel eyes.
Okay.
And I'm fast. Okay.
You're also pretty new. She's new to the unit.
Junior was.
Yes. She just arrived in December. She is one of the replacements who arrived in December 1942 is where we're at. Mike, how about you? Describe your character briefly.
Alright, my character's name is Rushikh. I stand slightly over 6 feet tall.
These are big women I rolled up.
Yeah.
These are all random
pretty,
rolled.
I'm pretty with short hair, short blonde hair, blue eyes. Very quick, smart. Hate Nazis, and I love my hometown Kiev.
Kiev is right. Okay, Kiev is right now being held by the Nazis. If you want to, if the rest of you want to flip your papers over, while people are describing themselves, you can take a look at what your character thinks about them on the back. This will give your opinions on the other characters. Quentin, what do we got? Who are you playing?
My name is Nadezhda, or Nadia. She is, she's a little over 6 foot tall. She's skinny, very strong-minded, smart. She's got fine blonde hair and blue eyes. She expects people to follow her orders, and she likes to think ahead. She likes to plan things.
She is also the section leader. She's in command of this 3-plane section. So what we're going to have is 3 of these aircraft working together. Let's see, Connor, right?
All right. I am Naroshka Chayka.
Chayka? How do you pronounce it, Chayka?
I'm exceptionally pretty, have a great smile and great attitude, and I'm really excited to be here.
She is. She is from, where are you from?
Siberian city of
Yes, she's from Siberia, actually.
And I'm new and excited.
Yes. New recruit. You're a new replacement. You're a new replacement. Who are you playing there, Alex?
I'm playing Daria or Dasha.
Sorry, the names in parentheses are like a nickname. So.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yagovkina.
Yagovkina. Yeah. I'll probably just use real names actually.
I am surprisingly strong for my 5'10" build. I wear glasses and can be slightly. That's all.
Okay. Everybody can check on the back of your sheet to see what you think about her. And finally, Ashton is another replacement.
Galina or Daria.
Klokova?
I'm 6'5" tall and I got short brown hair and I'm unattractive.
Hey, join the club.
I grew up on a farm and I knew how to.
There you go. So what we've got is, here's one aircraft right here, pilot, co-pilot. This is another aircraft with Connor and pilot and co-pilot, and then you're the pilot and you're the co-pilot. And when I say co-pilot, I assume you mean navigator. The navigator sits in the back seat, and the pilot sits in the front seat of your lovely little. No, in this case, the pilot sits in the front because you have to be able to see in order to actually drop the bombs and that kind of stuff. Also, these aircraft are not armed. Do not have any machine guns. You are going to be the only weapon that you will have on you is the Tkachyova, I believe. Handguns, semi-automatic pistol, 1 magazine that's in the pistol. That's all you're carrying as far as weaponry goes. So keep that in mind.
I need to make sure it's not free. I will make sure.
Yes. You want to be as light as you possibly can.
I am more beautiful. I can.
Now remember, she's very mature. Let's see, what can I tell you guys? I've told you a little about the planes. Since the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the Civil War that followed, formed this Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. In 1922, Lenin led till 24, but the current General Secretary is, of course, Joseph Stalin. Yikes. A non-aggression pact was signed with Germany on August 23rd, 1939, and then Germany invaded Poland. Russia invaded Poland on 17 September, 2 weeks after Germany. Stalin annexed parts of Finland. The Winter War lasted from 39 to 40. None of you were involved in any of this. Then betrayal. In June 1941, Nazi Germany launched an invasion of the Soviet Union, taking territory to within 30 kilometers of Moscow. Let's see. And most recently, on November 23rd of 1942, 2 Soviet fronts punched through Romanian front lines and met, trapping 300,000 Axis troops behind the lines at Stalingrad, which is still under siege. You folks, those of you who are characters are already in this, which is Boom, Boom, and Boom, joined up when Stalin actually said that women could join back in October, November 1941. The 588 Night Bomber Squadron was formed as kind of an afterthought. There's the 586, 587, they got good gear. You guys got these things, which are 1928 biplanes that are used for crop dusting. They're called, they're nicknamed sewing machines by the Wehrmacht troops because the engine is really loud, rattles all over the place, and makes a horrendous noise. However, the flight speed and even the highest speed is the same as the stall speed for the Wehrmacht aircraft, so it's really hard for them to shoot you down because they pretty much zoom right by. So that's to your advantage. Plus, these planes are made of wood and cloth, basically. So they don't show up on the radar. You're flying really low. They don't put off a lot of heat, so there's no heat signature either. So they're really doing a better job than people would think. And all of you were recently awarded a watch by the Central Committee of the Komsomol in honor of the 25th anniversary of the Red Army. Ooh. Meanwhile, replacements arrived. Boom. You're one of the replacements. Yeah, yay, he's here. And the sergeant's here. They were put into your section. Yeah, because your pilot got killed on the last mission. You're very not happy about that. And you.
Or Petronova.
Or Petronova.
I guess so.
On December 5th, you are called in. The section meets with Captain Lydia Filatova with the mission briefing. Captain Klokova, she's a solid Russian woman with long black hair pulled into a bun. She wears a spotless uniform with several medals upon it. I believe the only one with medals in this group is the section leader, who has gotten a medal and probably wears it all the time. You know that this airwoman started as a lieutenant, she's now a captain, she flew a lot of missions. She is a little disappointed that she's not allowed to fly anymore because as a captain, she's not allowed to actually fly missions. That's left to lieutenants and sergeants and the like. She says, the Germans have established a supply depot in the square of the village of Sosnovka. No doubt, certain that we will be less likely to bomb a target in the midst of a Russian village. They are wrong. She has a rough map of Sosnovka. She says the target is in the square by the church. The church is her main landmark. It's on the southeast side of town. You can mark on that map if you want to. You can put a circle, put an X, whatever you say. It lies at the coordinates 43 degrees, 24 minutes, 37 seconds north latitude by 57.44 east longitude, on the bearing of roughly 316 degrees from the aerodrome here at Asinskaya. Your navigators will have the duty of finding your exact course. You'll be able to get that information down here. And that's more of your that's right, you're a navigator. So you're given the coordinates. You're told that if you do not hit it the first time, that you are. The coordinates are 43, 24, 37 north latitude, by 44, 57, 44 east latitude. Your bearing will be 316. It's not that you don't have that information. You don't actually have to write it down. You can if you want. I told you initially. And then you're dismissed. You'll be flying at nightfall tonight. And you can meet with your squad can meet by themselves to decide on what kind of bombing run you want to do. Generally, in a situation like this, you'd go in one at a time, coasting. If they're, you basically turn off your engines and you glide in, drop the bombs in silence, and fly out. If there are searchlights and anti-aircraft fire, two of you, your aircraft, will actually fly in as fast as you can, try to distract the gunners while the third guy comes in without any power and glides in and drops the bombs. Then you switch positions, and you do it 3 times a day. What you'll need to decide is who's going to be your lead navigator, and then one who's going to navigate the plot. Since you're section leader, you get to make this decision. Navigate to the place. You have to pick one of the 3 navigators to be the lead. That'll be the lead aircraft. It can be yours, it can be one of the others. And what order you guys will be doing bomb runs in. So by aircraft, again. Aircraft. You don't have radios in your planes. The only way you can communicate with each other once you're off the ground is hand signals, which is not easy at the middle of the night with no lights. So, yeah, exactly. What? Okay, so there you go. I'll give you guys a couple minutes, and you guys can discuss it and figure out what order the planes are going in. Yeah. What's it called? Who do you want to be the lead navigator there, section leader?
Are all of the navigators the new people?
No. This is a pilot. You're a navigator, and you're a navigator. So 2 of the navigators are new, and the other 2 are. And try to do this without like saying your actual numbers. You've been doing it the longest.
I've been doing it.
You've been navigating aircraft for the good portion of the war, for at least the last 6 months. These 2 are brand new.
I would like Vika to be lead navigator.
Vika? That's me. Victoria? Okay.
Victoria.
Okay, so that'll be the lead navigator. How about order of attack? Because that means it's up to you to get them there. What order of attack do you want to do by aircraft?
I would like Daria to be lead navigator. This way she has a chance to prove herself.
Daria. Oh, Daria. Yagovkina. Okay. That's right, you're new. So Daria is number 1. Who's going to be the secondary? You need to make all these decisions kind of quickly.
I would like to be second.
Okay, so the section leader is second. And the third is going to be Tkachyova. Okay. So that means that with the lead aircraft, you guys will have the first gliding run. Whereas you 2 guys, the other 2 aircraft will have to fly and try not to get blown out of the sky.
This way, so you're a little more out of the line.
Well, you switch off after that, so.
But you have
We get to see how it's done.
Interesting side note, the same issue with the slow-flying planes came into play with the aircraft carrier attack.
Did they?
Yeah, and what happened was the traverse on their anti-aircraft guns was too fast. So when they
I think I read that. I didn't read that somewhere.
were bombing, and they basically couldn't track these airplanes or fighters.
Okay, so you make your preliminary navigation, don't make a roll yet, we'll do them when we're in the air, but you make your preliminary charts and stuff. Other navigators can actually, you too, other navigators can actually go ahead and, does your character want to try to chart a course as well, just in case? Or, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're both going to, yeah. Of course Chayka does. Yes, come on! My best friends, they're all my best friends. Okay. So you're the first aircraft. You guys can actually take off first. It'll go in the same order that you chose for the attacks as well. So night falls. The women have cleared off the landing field. Other planes are taking off on missions, and you guys can take off. Whoever is the pilots for the first aircraft, go ahead and just give me a pilot aircraft roll. It's real easy to take off. The worst that might happen is it looks really bad as you're leaving. Unless you roll really terribly. What did you get total?
Looking for
Out of?
61.
Yeah, success. So you're heading down the field. One thing that is very unnerving, as you're about 3/4 of the way down the field getting ready to take off, you see a person standing at the end of the field doing like this. Okay? You can each make me a spot hidden. Actually, you might not see it. Sorry. We'll see if you see it. Fail? Okay, you're busy with your charts, Ashton.
I just got it.
You made it? Okay, so you do see this. You see somebody at the end of the field. My God. Okay.
I'm like,
And you made your pilot aircraft. You take up, you fly up off the ground, or you get up off the ground without like hitting this person who's at the end of the airfield. You think you recognize her. Now keep in mind, everybody's separated, and I'm going to tell you who it was in a moment. Once all the other two go, you guys are the second aircraft off. Go ahead, first give me a spot and see if you see this person at the end of the field. She's a Russian soldier.
Yeah, no, I didn't make it.
You make the spot in? Okay. You're busy flying. Did you make it? Out of 65? Okay. So you're just having a blast. Like, yeah, you're looking over the side and you see this person standing on the runway. Your pilot doesn't appear to see this person. She's concentrating on flying, apparently. You want to do anything, say anything, you have like 10 seconds before you possibly going to mow her down.
I go to stop.
It's too late to stop. You're committed to taking off at this point. If you stop now, you're going to crash into snowdrifts on the front of the field.
Okay, so can I...
When she points the person out, you see them automatically, and you can try to pull up. Make me a pilot aircraft. Let's see if you can get by without looking at first. It is a woman. Yes, it should be under. Okay, you pull up. Yes, you pull up. You fly over this person's head. I'll tell you. You recognize her. You don't, but you do, and you did. Yeah, you did. And I will tell you who it is momentarily. You guys are third off. Mike's giving me a look because he knows who it is. I will need spot hidden from each of you as you're making your takeoff. The other two planes are slowly circling. It's only going to be a 20-minute flight, so you're going to have tons of gas. You made it? Okay. You didn't make it? You're too busy. Are you the late? Yeah, you're navigating, so you're still doing your calculations, making sure. There is a woman in a Russian army uniform, a pilot's uniform.
do I have time to stop?
No. By the time you see her, she's way at the end of the field. You're already almost in motion. I need a pilot aircraft. Let's see if you hit her. That would be ugly. Okay, you fly up over. You don't recognize this woman. You didn't see her, so that's a shame for me. The others who saw her, you two, you don't recognize her, but the other two do recognize her as Lieutenant Kristina Petrovna Budanova, who was killed on your last flight. Each of you need to make me a sanity check. You have no clue who this person is. So, but you two, Quentin and Alex, need to make a sanity check, please.
5.
You failed? Okay. I got 16 out of, what's your sanity? 74. Some of these sanities are pretty low. You're fine. You don't lose any sanity. You lose 2 points of sanity. Mark them off. Oh my God, she is dead. She was brought back last mission, and
She didn't have time to like point around.
would you have pointed her out? Okay, so no, she doesn't care. It's a shame.
I'm just that's weird.
I'm flying. Leave me alone. You know that Rushikh, on your last mission, Rushikh had, she was Rushikh's pilot. She got shot up. And by the time Rushikh managed to get the plane back to the aerodrome, she was dead. She died in the cockpit. That person should now be out there. Dun, dun, dun! Okay. It takes about 20 minutes to fly to Sosnovka. That's how close your targets are. You're flying very low, treetop level, over the Caucasus. Navigator. I need a navigation check. You're the one who's navigating, right? Okay, Rushikh.
In the right place.
Please do.
5.
Go 5. Nicely done.
We're getting there.
Your navigator manages in this aircraft is basically in the lead until you can spot the dark buildings of Sosnovka ahead. I need Klokova to make me a luck check. You have the lowest luck in the party. I already did a couple of checks and things like that. Make sure that I knew who was going to 78 is a fail. Even as you're approaching, you see 2 searchlights come up and start to swing around. They obviously heard your aircraft, probably about 5 miles away. coming in their direction. Number 1 is Alex. Alex is supposed to go in with the first glide attack, while these other two, you guys will zoom ahead as you turn your engines off, essentially, and start just gliding. Now, these are biplanes. They can glide forever. So you can come in pretty quiet. You can see the searchlights are actually right on the target side. So it's actually like, hey, big X. Thanks, Germans. What I'm going to need. All right, let's do the distractors first. Each of the distracting aircraft, I'll need another pilot aircraft from your pilot. That's you. You definitely want to make this roll.
72 out of 71.
72 out of 71. Okay. You want pilot aircraft.
Okay.
You two are flying ahead, and you're flying right into the spotlight's glare, and all of a sudden, at least 4 anti-aircraft guns open up. You made it? Fantastic. Anti-aircraft guns, well, they're not going to be targeting you. They're going after these two guys because they're coming roaring in while you're way back in the back, just kind of like, no, I'm not here.
You can't get me.
Exactly. So you made yours. You're flying very expertly, quite impressively, even though you don't like her. Anti-aircraft gun, it's a really slow anti-aircraft gunfire. You're guessing it's the 20 millimeter flat gun. So it's like 2 shots per second from each gun. Boom, boom, boom. It's not like There is some other fire coming from the ground, though. Individual bullets are being shot at from rifles and that kind of thing. All right, so you didn't make yours. Between the two of you, who has the lowest luck? Okay, so I need you to make a luck check. This is to determine whether or not you take some ground fire. Characters could die very quickly in this game. It is a war.
77.
77, okay. You did not make it. Alright. Things strike your aircraft. Let's see what happens. You've got an 18. It hits the back, boom, 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 where you're sitting. It actually strikes your controls. There's a lot of, it's not an actual flat cannon gun shots. It's like individual gunfire. No. It's,
Planes.
I need you to make a luck check to see if your controls are also damaged. You realize if you try okay, so your controls aren't affected, but your controls are damaged. They're still usable, but if you have to use them to fly this aircraft, it's going to be at a minus 20% to any piloting checks. So you might want to put minus 20 nav controls, just to remember that on your aircraft. Okay, so, and you went, okay, now, Alex. I need a pilot aircraft check to see if you can line up to drop the bombs. Correct. Okay, made that. And then I will need an aerial gunnery to see if you can drop the bombs where you want them to go. It should be under aerial gunnery. There should be an alphabetical order. You're just along for the ride.
Yep.
You made it? Okay. You drop the bombs apparently right on target. Boom, they blow up like seconds afterwards with a giant flash from behind. And then you can crank your engine back up and fly out of there. And the three of you can kind of regroup. The aircraft fire kind of continues. You got searchlights looking for you guys in the sky as you fly away, and pretty much circle around to come in for run number 2. Run number 2 is Quentin's aircraft, which is damaged slightly. He took some ground fire. We're going to start with the distractors first to see how they do when they go roaring in. Let's see. Hold on, let me just check something. Ground fire.
That's all.
Business, we all survive.
Yeah.
All survive.
Oh, did you want to look over the side of the aircraft as you flew over? I mean, what the hell? Go ahead, make a roll. Yeah, make a spot hidden. Yeah, you are right now, just kind of hanging over. You didn't make it? Okay, so you kind of look down, it's dark down there, except for the searchlights. Okay, as you're approaching for the second run, one of the searchlights suddenly goes out. And it sounds like there's less anti-aircraft fire coming up at you guys. Okay, pilot aircraft from these two craft, they're distracting. You made it again?
No.
Yeah, you knew it.
No.
No, 2 million. Oh, we're not planes get blown up in the sky. Okay. Which of you two has the lowest luck? We're going to see if you take any hits.
I had 60.
Luck's up the upper right. 40. Make me a luck check.
Yeah.
You want to make this, and it's good for you. You have the lowest fucking 40.
Hey.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay. It's not a good run, and you take some incidental fire, but it doesn't seem to do any damage to your aircraft. And you failed yours, so I need a luck check from you. Yes. Nice dice. Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
Nice dies.
Juice.
Horsepower dies.
Gunfire tears up the engine fabric and the guide wires. There's going to be a minus 10% for all piloting checks for your aircraft. So keep that in mind. So basically, we'll say the right wing took a lot of fire that round. However, as you, let's go ahead and figure out your guys. Pilot aircraft to come in on a straight line on target.
62 out of 71.
Yes. Okay, you're on target, and I need an aerial gunnery to drop the bombs in the correct place.
61 out of 65.
Nice. Okay, a second set of bombs. Boom. I mean, it's like 5 seconds. You guys are directly, like 200 feet up tops. Boom. You think you've hit the target. It explodes behind your aircraft. Yes. You two can hear the sounds of small arms fire coming from the ground. Nothing striking you, and you can try to look over the edge.
I got a 32 out of 65.
32 out of 65, yeah. Though you're seeing the occasional flash of gunfire, it seems like some of it is being shot at on the ground. You're seeing actual flashes that don't appear to be aimed your direction. You know what I mean? What was your total? What you rolled?
32 out of 65.
Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what you see. Right. And then you get your engine started up again, and you go through to regroup, circle around, and come in for the last run, which is your run. Yeah. Okay. As you're approaching the village, the last spotlight has stopped moving. It's pointing straight up in the air. It's not like pivoting, looking for targets. Well, yeah. You don't hear any anti-air. You only hear one. It sounds like one anti-aircraft gun is still firing, and that's it. And there's very few gunshots from below. We're gonna do. You guys are the distractors this time. Add plus 40 to your pilot aircraft this round. If that's over 100%, then you have to roll a critical fail for anything that you're going to come close to hitting.
It's not anymore on board. Well,
what'd you roll?
I rolled a 94.
94 is not a critical fail. That's
but I had minus 10. How much did you say I had?
Minus 10.
You missed it.
I missed it.
Okay.
By 3. I got
3. You're fine. Some random bullets. One single random bullet strikes your aircraft.
and hit me in the forehead.
Okay. No, it hits somewhere below your aircraft. You're not sure where.
Do I take any more minuses?
No. You guys don't take any more minuses for one bullet hitting your aircraft. At least not you guys made yours, and you're doing the bombing run. Oh, yeah. Let's figure the bombing run out, but then I'm going to retro things that you guys might have seen on your way in on the bombing run. Okay. So make your roll for pilot aircraft to see if you can line it up as you're gliding. Got it. And then aerial gunnery to see if you can hit the target. Should be under A. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Let's see.
Slightly though.
Where's that Sosnovka at? All right. Let's put this up. You guys are coming from. If that's your craft, you're probably coming from kind of this direction. So it went this way. You blew up whatever building this is over here, and you hit it. You dropped the bombs too soon.
Good.
And you blew up one of the village houses or something. Bakery or something. Yeah, bakery probably. The orphanage. Bread crash against you. The orphanage.
She has blown up the only orphanage.
Okay. Everybody at the table can be spotted as you're coming in. Let's see if you notice something as you're coming in. Something out of the ordinary. If you make the effort, give me a thumbs up. Spot hidden from you guys. You guys can make a 2.
Dice and up and down.
You can blow on. Did you guys either one of you make it? Okay, so this aircraft is oblivious.
I got 3.
That's a bullet!
I see everything. I got 3.
This whole, everybody on the other 2. Okay, so distracting aircraft, and you guys were the bombing aircraft. Everybody but Ashton's aircraft. The last anti-aircraft gun that's firing is actually pointing downward and appears to be firing towards your landmark, the church.
Okay.
Well, it's nice of them to do our job for us.
Something's going on. Maybe partisans have attacked the town at the same time you guys bombed. I mean, it's possible. It's really weird. when you try to restart your engine, it won't restart. It just coughs. At the same moment that those last bombs hit, whatever that building was, your aircraft engines cough and die. And you're all gliding. Suddenly it's very quiet.
What are you doing?
Land on the church.
What did you do? Did you hear him? What did you do?
Start the engine. Your controls are broken. My engine not working.
You guys don't have parachutes. You're too low anyway. It's eerily quiet. Only the eerie... Oh, I used the word eerie twice in a row. That's terrible, right? Only the whistling of the wind and the wing's racing wires can be heard in the darkness, as well as a few scattered gunshots from the ground below. Everybody can make me a listen check, too, as you're going. It's suddenly super, super quiet.
I got a 97. I got a 0.
000 is a critical fail. That's 100%.
Yeah, I'm like that now.
No, you just don't hear anything. You're like, start! You made yours. Who made it? Raise your hands. Let's see that. So we got Connor and Ashton. Just Connor and Ashton? Okay. You hear a horrible scream coming from below, like a streak of absolute terror.
Can I tell what gender it is?
Male. Sounds male. It's really high pitched. You're guessing it's a man, though.
Unless it's like Alex.
Everybody can make an additional spot. 10, 15, 7. Everybody making it? Spot hidden. Okay. You're busy. You're like, what the hell was that?
I'm still starting the shit.
You're still busy too. Those who made it, actually that end of the table. So everybody, Katelyn and Ashton, you probably are. This thing should be starting right up. Katelyn and Ashton, spot on the, just to you guys' north actually, this appears to be a landing strip of some kind. It's been cleared of snow and debris. And even in the darkness, you can see that.
I tap her on the shoulder.
Okay, yeah. You can see it once he points it out to you. You can see it. And he's blind, so.
I can see it.
I can see forever.
Let's see. You guys will be behind them because you were gliding. So, pilots, what do you two pilots want to do?
Try to land.
Okay, you can do that.
I mean, assuming I'm like a gliding.
How's he go?
Who's got the higher? Quentin has the higher dex than Alex. So you're slightly ahead of Alex's aircraft. So you can go down there first. Make me a pilot aircraft to safely land. It appears to have been very clear.
70 out of, or no, 7.
7. Dragon. You come down for landing. Make me a pilot aircraft. 10 out of what?
51, if there's not anything else.
Is that what 51 is? You're still minus.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
61.
so 10 out of 51? Yeah, okay. You bring it down when you land. It's a rough landing. It feels like one of your tires might be losing air. But you do manage to land safely. You guys are first behind. Are you gonna head for that landing field as well? Make me a roll.
No, I'm just gonna crash to it.
You can.
45 out of
Okay, you come down third. Another spot hidden all the way around as you guys. As each of your planes comes to the landing field. There's a lot of rolls in this part.
got it.
Success. You're busy flying. Success. Ashton and Quentin are the ones who didn't notice. You're busy flying.
I feel better, so.
Oh, that scream. That sounded awful. It looks like there is a figure on the edge of the snow-covered landing field that you see. No. This is as you're coming in, you see him off to your right. He's just like standing there watching between the landing field and the village.
Hit it.
If you want to hit him, you're going to crash. He's in the snow. You don't want to land in deep snow. It will fuck you
We
up.
don't know anything is up.
It's Bob. I'm going to give you all the information. Damn it, Caitlin.